peeps, welcome back to D's Corner. In today's video, we have a lot of tea to spill, you guys, and yes, we got a lot of tea to spill. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, like, and notification bell. Thanks for those that are new here, and thanks for those that has been rocking with me. Let's get ready to hop on into this video because I got a lot to cover. Y'all, since my video here that I've posted on this channel, and if you see these thumbnails and recognize, you have to look at those videos before you catch up with this one. Yes, since these allegations that was posted on CJ Saku's page, and since he have cleared his name, the Royalty Nation minions are not done. They're trying to still say this. Now, I just want to say this. Dear absent fathers, never assume that the mother taught the child to hate you. A child can notice a father who doesn't want to be involved in their life. Stop the nonsense. Always thinking about mothers bleep their kids against you. So we wanted to say that because Royalty always have done that with her past, like, relationships. She's have always kept, if she doesn't get her way, she always kept the good dads that want to be a part of their kids' life away from their kids because she is not getting her way. And y'all can't say that because on top of that, Jamie Williams is a prime example. Before she got with CJ, why doesn't Royalty attack Jamie so much? Oh, wait, because he doesn't have money. Like, Royalty don't have no money. That's why she doesn't attack Jamie like that. That's why she keep them away from Jamie. Because she cannot win against Jamie. But she wants to target CJ. And then now that CJ can speak up for himself and posting them a lot on social media, they're in the comments. And let's read this comment before we get any further into the video, because I really, really like this comment, you guys. It says this. Some of y'all mad CJ trolling, but y'all better be lucky that's all he's doing. He can literally walk into the police station and file charges for these false allegations, which can lead to a $2,000 fine and up to 364 days in jail. He's actually being nice still. And really, if you really think about it, he is. He is. What more do y'all want from CJ, Royalty supporters, in the comments? What more lies do y'all have? Because I see that y'all are coming up with lies. And let's continue to read this. This one really put the icing on the cake with this comment. All you Charlene supporters better relax and find something better to do. If y'all really think about it, when it comes down to Charlene supporters, they talk in sentences that it's like circles. You know how like when Royalty be trying to talk in those big words, the supporters do the same, but don't make sense when they do it. It's like a nail being scratched on chalkboard. That's all I would be want, but like continue to go back and forth with them because it's pointless. It's so pointless. You support Royalty. Like, okay, so before I get any further, do y'all feel like every video y'all under, y'all have to say C. Diddy did it when y'all don't have proof? Why do y'all feel like y'all get mad at those that sit there and point out for Royalty flaws and y'all repeat the same argument? Why do y'all feel like y'all have to come in a group chat that says something about Royalty and you feel like you have to compromise or try to manipulate like she do to make us think she's a good mother when she's an unfit mother? I have videos of proof that she is an unfit mother on this channel. So please stop trying to convince me otherwise. Okay, let's get back into the video. So we have where CJ was sitting down with Cassandra K and Kamari and himself, and this is what he had to say about everything.
Me every day. You was the one who wanted to be CJ so cool on the low. Like you was the one. Oh my, oh dad, this. Oh my god, my dad always did that. Yeah, dad, this, that. But you ain't got no dad. Like,
I just find it very like weird and disturbing, like for someone to make something up like that, knowing how caring you are, giving.
But you know how a woman's scoring is, though. You see? Imagine if someone took 15 million from you and it was like, now go get it on your own and take your kids too. You would be like, nah. She's one of them, if I can't have you, no one can type of people. That's how I feel. Like she's like that. She's like, it's a thin line between love and hate. Like, oh, we love you as long as you providing and we're on your channel, but the moment you kick us to the curb, I hate you and you did this and that. It's just like the movie. We always saw movies like this, but when it comes to real life, we just tend to forget. But then again, I do never want to just push this subject to the side because there are actual human beings out there being sexually assaulted, and then people don't believe them, right? So that's where they came from with this. They're like, oh yeah, this is gonna work because he's famous and P. Diddy and R. Kelly and they brain, bro.
And people always like, I've seen it in the comments, they're like, oh, you don't even know him, you've barely been dating him, but CJ has never yelled at me. We've never argued. We've never like got in a fight. Like he's, you know, no one's perfect, but
I am what I am.
He's very chill, you know, and I don't know. I feel like when you feel the mutual respect, like it's good.
I actually do like and love you. We haven't got to the point where we would be arguing, and as everyone can see now, if it gets to that, I'm not the one that's yelling. I'm the one recording for proof that I'm not like that. That's why I have these videos. It wasn't because I was like, oh, one day they're gonna say this. No, I can't read the future. If I would've knew the future, I'd already, what? But I couldn't. So the way that I am is like she said, I'm just a very cool, chill guy. I just try to make people laugh. Sometimes I can make the situation uncomfortable because I have ADHD.
He's a little moody in the mornings, but.
Yeah, you know, everybody is. You wake up, you're hungry. I don't even know why she said that, first of all. You just threw me under the bus, but it's cool though. But I just try to be as best as I can. I mean, because at the end of time, we are all just what? Human beings. All of us.
Yeah.
Right.
We're only doing this one time. We only get one life. I've never been here before. This isn't practice. This is my only chance to live, and they tried to ruin my life, all right? Now, the other people that tried to ruin my life, that broke in my crib, where they at? 25 to life in prison. Like Kamari just said, that's where they belong.
Okay.
I can start putting everybody in jail. I ain't freaking Roger Rabbit. I'm not Sheriff Labrador. I'm not trying to call the police on nobody. But I swear to you, if you, anyone watching this video, if you were in my shoes, what would you do? And I would love to read the comments on that. Because a lot of people like, why you post this on the internet? Or why you do this? And why you always act like this? Like, come on, bro. It's like, what do you mean, why? Like, ask them why they doing this. Because if it was true, why they didn't just go to the police? Why they bring CJ on 32s in it and give him screenshots to post and your mama's involved and everybody's involved except the police? Come on, bro. Like, chill. Get out of my life.
First of all, if that was something that would happen, you know, not with you obviously or anything like that, but like if that was my daughter, I would never take it to the internet. I would go
Ding, ding, ding. Exactly. One sign of unfit mother. You go straight to the internet. Why you did not bring it up in court, Roachleen? Why you did not bring it up in court? I understand Jaliyah is not CJ's biological child. But if you talk about your kid's safety, why you didn't do it in court?
just straight to the police, my attorneys, you know.
Everything she's saying is how I think.
Because I feel like also it's kind of humiliating.
Yeah, you humiliating yourself and your child too, because like at the end of the day, like I said at the time, at the end of the day, that is a situation that isn't entertainment. It's not entertaining for someone to be like, this happened to me.
And that's gonna be on the internet forever.
Forever, and that's why they did this. Exactly what you just said is why they did this. They don't care that I didn't do it. They care that my image is ruined forever. And no matter what, if it's 10 people in a room chilling and somebody say, hey yo, see, that's so cool, someone might say, well, you know he did this. That's why they did this, bro. They literally did this in hopes of ruining me, and I ain't gonna lie, I felt it a lot. After they did this new video, that's why I was like, wait, what's happening to my views, bro? Something changed on my YouTube, and it's because they came out with a new...
Now, with this new video that Royalty did post on her channel, she talked about the quote-unquote allegations that she committed and to say online, and she committed to keep going for a while. And now that it's time for CJ to speak, a lot of people are annoyed with CJ, but when Royalty kept going about it, kept posting videos, she was okay with it in her fan base. And have y'all noticed Royalty have been quiet ever since CJ have spoken? But this is what the other side had to say.
Trying to fake the phone size is not that good. You don't like the little crunchy stuff? No. You don't like it? Yeah, but it's too crunchy. Be toasted? Chat. I don't know about. Look at Nation over here trying to make her a freaking candy bar sandwich. Right. So, Royalty Nation, that actually sums up this video. I know you guys probably thought we were gonna come up on here and go with the back and the forth, and we're just not doing that. We're not giving nobody that negative energy that's being put out. Like I said, we just want to move forward. We're moving forward, and nobody's going to be able to stop us from just, living life, being happy, and just, just being ourselves. And we appreciate everybody that's going to war for us. Yes, sir.
This is 0 star.
What's 0 star?
The
The sprinkles.
The sprinkles are 0 star.
Okay, you can go play. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not gonna do the back and forth. We're not. We just want to live life, guys. We just want to be happy, move on.
But can I still eat the chocolate?
Yeah. Do you guys have anything to say? Like any last words? I've already told, Nation and Jaliyah to calm down with all the internet stuff.
Mommy, can you give me
Life's
the
too short to
chocolate?
just lose everything over something so petty, so
Don't give me
little,
the
so
white
small.
chocolate.
And I am not going to be entertained.
This is definitely a typical royalty thing to do, which I just don't understand what people haven't caught on to yet. She starts drama when the hand that fed y'all bites back. It's just to where she just can't handle it. Like once he started going, it's like all of a sudden you want to be the one that's, oh, we don't want to do this. It's so immature on CJ's behalf. It was immature on y'all's behalf when y'all was going back and forth doing dance videos online, posting text messages with your kids like you their friend, not being a parent that you're supposed to be. Then you go to support Rico, a man that don't even want you. And then y'all gonna go home and on the internet and say like this is fake news, blah 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 blah. How could you sit there and say it's fake news? I really do believe Jaliyah was at a point where she was vulnerable to where she had to say this and that to really make it at ease. All this drama for a bleep video is insane. The setup and setting, and we are not falling for it. I apologize for the actions of my daughters trying to defend themselves, but they are done. This was when Kamari and them was going back and forth. And also, with the tea, that was going on over that weekend, and I'm just not following up. So that's why you guys got to check out those last 2 videos to be caught up with this one. It's just so insane. And you always talk about fibbing when you come up with fibs so much to where you get burned out. Look at that same Gucci belt that CJ So Cool broke. Can you retire that? That's the wigs that you've been giving. We're going to talk about the wigs in the next video. But y'all, of course, her mama supports it. She loved it. She loved the Gucci belt CJ brought her, and then on and on. So, speaking of the wig, we're going to talk about that wig in this video, y'all. This wig do not look good on Jaliyah. It does not look good on Jaliyah. This wig has seen, heard, and been through it all. If wigs could talk, this wig could probably tell CJ So Cool that he is innocent. If wigs could talk, CPS could come visit that wig because that wig need to be taken from her. If wigs could talk, we would know everything. That wig look like being through everything in the books with them. That wig look stressed out. That wig look crispy. That wig look like he got that spritz. The spritz, y'all know the 90s spritz. To pump it up. That wig been through it all. Anyways, you guys, what do you guys think about today's video? And I gotta go. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. And I gotta go once again. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.